Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about money mindset. In this lesson, we are diving into the thoughts and beliefs you have about money, because the way you think about money shapes how you attract it, keep it, and grow it. Let's explore your money story and flip the script on any limiting beliefs holding you back. Take a moment to reflect on how you were raised to think about money. What did you hear growing up? Things like money doesn't grow on trees, or we can't afford that. For me, growing up, I often heard things like we can't afford that, or money doesn't grow on trees. My parents are very educated, worked hard, but money was always tight. At a young age, I started to believe that money was scarce, that it was hard to come by, and that I had to work my tail off for me to just get on by. This mindset stuck with me for years. But here's the thing, I realized that I was carrying those old beliefs into my adult life. I was constantly worried about money, thinking about there would be never enough for me to pay rent or even just to enjoy myself. And it wasn't until I changed my mindset, believing that there's always enough, that opportunities are everywhere. I didn't believe God put me on this earth to struggle. I believed there were more to my life than this. This is where things really started to shift for me. I started attracting more abundance because I stopped thinking small. So think about your own money story. What beliefs are you carrying around? And are you ready to rewire them? Are you ready to rewrite them? Because trust me, when you shift your money mindset from scarcity to abundance, everything changes. Now think about the beliefs you may be carrying. Do you believe that money is hard to get? Or maybe that rich people are greedy? These are called limiting beliefs. They block you from abundance. But here's the good news, you can change them. All right, so now it's time to flip the script. It's time to turn those limiting beliefs into empowering ones. For example, flip "I'll never have enough" into "money flows to me easily." Turn "rich people are selfish" into "I can be wealthy and generous." Change "money is hard to get" into "opportunities to earn money are everywhere." Here's what you're going to do today. Get a piece of paper or grab your phone and open up the Notes app and write down 3 limiting money beliefs you've identified. Then write them as positive, empowering statements. For example, my limiting money belief would be, I don't deserve this success or happiness. My positive statement would be, I am grateful for all of my success and I will act accordingly to achieve my dreams. So remember, the more you focus on abundance, the more you'll attract it. Congratulations. You just took a major step in flipping your money mindset and setting yourself up for abundance. Remember, it all starts in your mind, ladies. How you think about money shapes how you attract it. Now it's time to take action. Stay consistent, be patient with yourself, and trust the process. You got this, and I'm rooting for you every step of the way. Go get that bag, and don't forget to celebrate your wins along the way. Abundance over scarcity. In other words, stop thinking small. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the difference between 2 mindsets, scarcity and abundance. A scarcity mindset keeps you stuck in fear and limitation, while an abundance mindset opens up a world of opportunities. So let's dive in and learn how to shift your thinking for more success and abundance. A scarcity mindset is all about believing there's never enough. It's that I can't afford that, or there's only so much to go around mentality. It creates fear, it keeps you stuck, it's stressful, and keeps you from seeing opportunities. But you don't have to stay in that place. Okay, so how can we get rid of that lack mindset? With an abundant mindset is about knowing there's more than enough for everyone, including you. It's that there's plenty of room for success and there's always more to go around mindset. So for me, I used to have a serious scarcity mindset when it came to money. I'd see opportunities and immediately think, there's no way that could work for me, or someone else is probably better at this. Imagine that. So that's a major imposter syndrome, especially when I started my business. Like, who's going to really buy from me? I've held so many businesses. My favorite was selling jewelry. Not only were they beautiful, but really good quality. I would see many jewelry boutiques on Instagram, and I told myself the market is already too crowded and I'll never stand out. That belief held me back for months. But then I started to shift how I thought about opportunities. Instead of seeing competition as a roadblock, I began thinking if others are succeeding, there's clearly enough space for me too. Once I started believing in abundance, believing in myself, that there's more than enough success, money, and opportunities for me and to go around, I actually found customers, clients who wanted exactly what I had to offer with my jewelry business and my future endeavors. Doors started opening, and it all began with a mindset shift and a belief that if God gave me the idea, He will also give me the customers. So remember, when you believe there's enough for everyone, you stop competing and start creating. Abundance is all around. You just have to let yourself see it. When you adopt this mindset, you start seeing possibilities, not limits. The key is shifting from there's never enough to there's more than enough for everyone. When you start thinking this way, you'll see opportunities everywhere. When you start thinking this way, something amazing happens. You stop focusing on what you lack and start noticing the opportunities around you. Instead of feeling stuck or in a competition with others, you realize there's more space for everyone to succeed, including you. This mindset helps you take action, attract resources, and see possibilities you didn't notice before. It's like flipping a switch that opens the door to abundance and growth. It's time for you to take action. Write down 3 limiting money beliefs you've been holding on to, then rewrite them as positive, empowering statements. This is how you shift your mindset and start attracting more money into your life. Remember, the more you focus on abundance, the more you'll see it show up in your life. The power of intentions, visualizing your financial goals. Manifesting starts with clarity because even God tells us to make our requests known. If you don't know what you want, how can you focus on achieving it? How can you even ask God for it? When you get crystal clear on your financial goals, whether it's landing a dream job, paying off debt, or building a thriving business, you're not only setting your sights on something specific, but you're also inviting God to work with you. It's like saying, here's my vision, Lord. Help me align my steps with your plan. With this clarity, you can channel your energy and faith into making it happen, trusting that God will guide you along the way. Visualize your goals. Take a few minutes each day to picture your financial goals as if they've already happened. Imagine what it looks like, feels like, and how your life will change. For example, if your goal is to pay off debt, visualize that final payment and how free you'll feel afterwards. Your action step is really simple. Create a money vision board or write down your financial goals. Find pictures that inspire you, like your dream home, a paid off credit card, or a thriving business, and put them on a board you'll see every day. If writing feels more natural, list out your goals in detail, like how much you want to save or earn, and read it every morning to keep your focus strong. It's about reminding yourself daily of where you're headed. Spend 5 minutes a day looking at your vision board or visualizing your goals. Stay consistent and you'll start to see things shift in your favor. Having the right mindset is just the beginning. Your thoughts set the tone, but action brings the results. You can believe in abundance all day, but without taking steps toward your goals, nothing changes. Faith without works is dead. It's not enough to just think positively, pray for abundance, or even believe in your financial goals. You've got to move your feet. Your mindset lays the foundation, but your actions are what builds the house. If you want financial freedom, you can't just dream about it. You need to take intentional steps like saving, budgeting, or learning to invest. Action is where belief becomes reality. Aligned to action is all about making moves that match your goals. If you're dreaming of financial freedom, you've got to take intentional steps to get there, like creating a budget, building savings, or learning to invest. Action isn't just about doing something, it is about doing the right things that move you forward. Don't overthink it. Just start with one small step today. It could be opening that savings account you've been putting off, tackling a bill that's been stressing you out, or reviewing your spending habits to see where you can improve. Small actions build momentum, and each step brings you closer to your goals. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's really about making steady progress. Now it's your turn. Pick one financial goal to tackle this week. Maybe it's something small like going to a bank you've researched and setting up a savings account, or creating a simple business budget. Whatever it is, commit to taking that one step. It's how you show yourself and God that you're ready for more. Remember, every small step you take adds up over time. And with each small step builds that momentum, which will eventually take you from dreaming about abundance to living in it. Keep moving forward. You've got this. Speak it into existence. Words are powerful. The way you talk about your success shapes how you feel and think about it. If you're always saying, I'm broke, or money is so hard to get, or I'll never be successful, your brain starts to believe that's your reality. But when you flip the script and speak positively, like I am successful, or I am confident and capable of achieving my goals, you start shifting your mindset. You start feeling different. When you feel different, you move different. And when you move different, you receive better results. This change opens the door to new opportunities and helps you see abundance where you once saw lack. Speak what you want into existence and watch how your life follows. Affirmations, or using the word of God, work because they train your brain to replace negative thoughts with positive beliefs. When you say something enough times, like when you memorize the scriptures, when you memorize the stories, you start to believe it. And once you believe in abundance, your actions and decisions will reflect that belief. Examples of success or money affirmations. Here are some examples of success money affirmations to get you started. I attract wealth with ease. I am worthy of financial freedom. Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. I am attracting opportunities that align with purpose. I am a successful business owner. Find the ones that feel right for you or create your own. The key is to say them with confidence as if they're already true. Okay, so now it's your turn. Write down 5 money or success affirmations or biblical scriptures about finances and say them out loud every morning for the next 7 days. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eye, and speak with conviction. This isn't just repeating words, it's about shifting your belief system. Believe in what you say. Stay consistent with your affirmations or with your scriptures. Even if it feels weird or you don't see immediate changes, keep going. In due time, your mindset will align with abundance and you'll start noticing opportunities flowing into your life.